Hey, what's up, YouTube? Let's talk about the fight that's going down April 20th. And I'm not talking about Ward versus Paul Smith. I'm definitely not talking about Hassan Nadal versus David Lemieux. But I'm talking about Shawn Porter, Showtime Porter versus Adrien the Problem Broner. And then they got a good co-main event with Earl Spence versus Robert Garcia. Then they have a bunch of other prospects. I think it's Terrell Gasham. If I'm saying his name right, Jesus whiz, it's Terrell Gashay, whatever. And then Robert Easter. So let's see here. Now, a lot of people are picking Shawn Porter to beat Adrien Broner. I don't know why. I think it's because they think Shawn Porter is strong, and I guess his fight style, I guess in their minds, probably is more of a remnant to Marcus Maidana's fighting style, right? You know, you think a guy that's just coming straight forward, trying to outmuscle you, outwork you. But Shawn Porter did that versus Paulie Malignaggi, right? He ain't got no punching power at all. Okay? Now, the thing is, they keep on thinking of his Broner as being like flat footed, he can't move his feet and stuff like that. But no, that's not the case. Because even though in that Maidana fight, I think he underestimated Marcus Maidana. And Marcus Maidana was able to get the jump on him. He was able to get the jump on him. I don't think he expected that. And he paid the price. But after a while, you know, Adrien started making adjustments in that fight. Just like he did when he went against Paul Malignaggi when he was doing a lot of movement. Broner started making a lot of adjustments. He started shortening up his punches and stuff like that, and he blocked a lot of Paulie's punches and stuff. I mean, Paulie threw a lot of wild punches and stuff like that. You know how he does that herky jerk move around, and then he was throwing a whole bunch of punches, just throwing up that up jab and stuff like that. But he didn't do nothing to Broner, you know. And everybody knows that Paulie ain't doing nothing. If he ain't popping with that jab and making you miss, he's not doing much of anything, right? I mean, look what Amir Khan did to him. Okay, now my thing is that I'm rolling with Adrien Broner on this. For one, Adrien Broner is not coming up in weight. He's not coming up in weight. There's no documentation that Adrien Broner has ever participated in any Olympic or amateur boxing tournament coming in at middleweight at 165 pounds. Okay? At 165 pounds. Right? So, but for Shawn Porter, that's a different story. That's his story. Him fighting at 165 pounds in the amateurs. Okay? Now, in this fight, he got a catch weight, right? He's supposed to come in at what, 100? and 44 pounds. How old is this man? How old is this man? Let's see. Let's check box rec real quick. See how old Shawn Porter is. 27 years old. 27 years old. Broner's about like 2 years younger. And this man has been known to not walk around at 175 pounds, but actually fight at 175 pounds. I mean, this guy used to be a football player. I think he was a linebacker or something, or whatever it was. But he's big, and there's nothing special about him. I'm looking at his record. I'm like, man, who he beat? Who he beat? Paul Malignaggi, Devin Alexander, guys who couldn't withstand his pressure. Then he got a draw against Julio Diaz. Went the distance with Alfonso Guzman and Julio Diaz. These are smaller guys now. These are small guys. I know Alfonso Guzman went up, but he's an older man any damn way, right? And then his big test came against Kell Brook. And what did he do in that fight? What did he do? Nothing. He let this dude come overseas and take his belt. He threw a whole lot of punches, yeah, but he was ineffective. He was ineffective the whole time. So I think Shawn Porter. This is what's gonna happen. Shawn Porter is gonna come in. Hopefully he makes weight Friday, but I think he's gonna be drained. Then they got a rehydration clause on top of that, so he can only rehydrate 10 pounds. Get that water weight back on with 10 pounds. Then he's going to get in there. He's going to try to outmuscle Broner in those first couple of rounds. First couple of rounds, he's going to look good. And before you know it, Adrien Broner is going to start moving. That's what Broner's going to do. He's going to shell up and he's going to move around. And he's going to let Shawn Porter expend some of his energy. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to let him spend some of his energy. He's going to tap that body as much as possible. If he's going to grapple with him, he's going to grapple with him for a little bit, right? Now, this fight is going 12 rounds, okay? And this is this fight, I believe, is going down in Las Vegas. So none of these guys are on neutral territory. So let's just say Adrien Broner gives up 3 rounds and just sweeps the rest. Yeah, one dude even having Adrien Broner by knockout, and then picking Shawn Porter to win the fight. So I guess, there's a guy that likes to gamble a lot on YouTube. So, making his predictions. But, and then, you got to think about it. Shawn Porter, he's kind of soft, man. The dude wears an earring in his ear. Not both ears, but one. I don't know which side means that you play for the other team. So, I don't know. And then you got Adrien Broner. He does that humping thing. So, who knows what's going to happen? They might have a pride parade up in there, for all we know. But I got Adrien Broner beating down Shawn Porter. All right, tell me what y'all think, man. You think Shawn Porter has enough experience to take on a 3-time champion, 3-time world champion, Adrien Broner? Let me know. All right, bye.